Alrighty, folks. Dave back in Studio B for take two of that. I had the screen set up for inside the crease, and I forgot to check it before I started. I know, rookie mistake here, right? Well, I'm not at 1,000 subs, so I guess I'm okay if I make these mistakes. so, so let's see how this one goes here right now. So, so we're gonna run Game 5 tonight in my shootout hockey project of the 2021 finals. I'll call it a replay or pre-play, whatever you like. So let's go. Let's show what we got here. All right, so here's how we got here again. Game 1 in Tampa Bay, Montreal with a 4-2 win, and they'd steal Game 1 from the Lightning. Game 2 in Tampa, this one needed double overtime, but Tampa Bay come on top 3-2, and they even the series at 1 game apiece. Game 3 up in Montreal, it was double overtime needed, and it was Montreal taking that one 5-4. And then in Game 4, it was again in Montreal. Again, overtime was needed. This time, I think it was Suzuki that got the goal. And Montreal takes that one 3-2. So 3 of the 4 games going into overtime. And Montreal with a 3-1 series lead as we go to Game 5 in Tampa. A Super Bowl tournament shows up here to catch some of the action here. Now, as we know in real life, it was Tampa Bay in 5 games, and that's actually what happened in my shootout EZ replay. It was Tampa in 5 games. Here, much different story as I play this out. In fact, another player of shootout hockey on Delphi said his series went 7 games with Tampa taking it. So let's see. Tampa needs to win 3 in a row. Can they get it done here in shootout hockey? So let's go down to rink side here and get this all set up, as I'm almost ready to go here, as I screwed up the first time. So let's see if this works out any better here. I apologize if anybody saw that last video. Yeah, that was just kind of fun. So now hopefully everything looks good and we can see everything here. As we can see over here, Montreal, the away team, they got 1-14 on their scoring chance. Tampa Bay 82-100. So Tampa Bay with a slight edge here again. But boy, I tell you, Montreal has come away with the 3-1 series lead. So let's kick things off. So I believe I got the sound off, and we're going to play Game 5 here. And if necessary, Game 6 and or Game 7 as we're going to wrap up this product here tonight. So, P-Jet shows up here. He's got his popcorn and his ticket. Are you in the front row? Hopefully you're in the front row. So let's go here. Game 5 from Tampa Bay. Let's get this going here. All righty. Everything look good? I hope it does. Here we go. All right. So again, my disclaimer before I get going here. This is how I play the game. Okay, I may make mistakes in this game. I may play this game my own way. I may have some homebrew rules in here. And again, all that being said, you should have an idea how shootout hockey plays and how the helper works. But again, I am prone to make mistakes and lose track of time in this game, as I always do. There's my disclaimer. All right, so I got 3 minutes off the clock. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 minutes here. Let's see if we get any scoring chances here in Tampa. A 65. No chance for either team we play on. 2 minutes off the clock. We've played almost 5 minutes here in Tampa in Game 5. A 38. That is neither team. And we play on again. 2 minutes off the clock. Low scoring game here. 82. Just made it. It's just a chance here for Tampa. So we'll get 82. Let's see who's going to get the chance for the home teams. They try to stay alive in the series. Goudreau is going to get it. All right, Goudreau into the Montreal zone. Goudreau is going to stop at the blue line. His long shot from the blue line. Ooh, that's a possible save. So Price is a save of 5-10. Can that shot by Goudreau get in? He scores on the 3. And Goudreau has put Tampa up 1-0. Let's check the assists out there. So it's going to be line 1, D1. So it's going to be Goudreau. Any assists here? And no, it's going to be Goudreau by himself. And again, I'm not keeping any stats, so it's not that big of a deal. It'll be unassisted. Even strength goal here at the 6:37 mark of the first period. So Tampa on the board, 1-0, as they're looking to stay alive. You got John Travolta here tonight. They're trying to stay alive. 1, 2, 3 off the clock. I have to say that to remind me because otherwise I look somewhere else. Montreal had a chance to tie. Here come the Habs in their white jerseys. It's going to be M. It's going to be, oh boy, Kotkaniemi. That, I'm not familiar. Fourth line guy, Kotkaniemi. All right, so Montreal in. He's going to take it from the blue line as well. His shot turned aside by Vasilevsky. And Tampa Bay will continue to lead 1-0. A minute off the clock now. And it's going to be 58. Possible penalty on the home team. And, yes, it's going to be McDonough going to the box. So Tampa Bay, I was going to say Buccaneers. I always want to say Buccaneers, but it's going to be a charging call. 2 minutes. And that's going to be 10:05. All right, so Montreal on the man advantage. They got a 1-29. And it's going to be no. So the second half of the power play. And 79 is nothing. So Tampa Bay kills off the penalty to McDonough. 3 minutes off the clock here. 1-0 Tampa on a Gaudreau goal. 99. It's going to be a chance for Tampa. Chance to make it 2-0. D is going to be Palat from the second line. Palat from the slot. Palat moving in, and he scores. 2-0 Tampa, and the home crowd is going crazy here. So Palat on the goal. He's out there with a defensive line, too. So it's Palat from Stamkos. Anybody else? And that's it. So Palat from Stamkos, and it's 2-0. I got a funny feeling the series is not going to end tonight in Game 5. Alrighty, so that's going to be an even strength goal here right after they kill off the penalty, and here we go. So 2-0 Tampa now here in the first period, and 2 minutes off the clock. And now it's going to be 17. Oh, just missed. Montreal just missed a scoring chance. 2 minutes off the clock now. This could be the final flip of the period. 24 is nothing. We need a 0 here. No, we didn't get it, and that'll end the period. Not going to worry about shots right now. So Tampa leads this one 2-0 as we go to period 2. Here at, was it Amelie Stadium or Emile Stadium? That I'm not sure of. All right, 2 minutes off the clock. It's going to be 95, a chance for the Lightning. It's going to be Gaudreau again, looking for his second of the game. Gaudreau from the slot. Gaudreau moves in. Gaudreau scores. Gaudreau gets the goal, and Tampa leads this 3-0. He's up there with D2. So Gaudreau, anybody else here? Got a lot of sixes here. They don't get any sixes. Gaudreau just by himself. Okay, Gaudreau getting it all done by himself. Unassisted goal by Gaudreau. And Tampa with a commanding 3-0 lead here in Game 5. And 1 minute off the clock. And it's going to be 17. Ooh, almost a chance for Montreal, but it is not. Another minute off the clock. Time ticking slow here in the second period. A 97. Uh-oh, chance to go up 4-0 here. It's going to be Jay. Where's all this scoring in the other games? It's going to be the bench is going to be this Colton guy. Didn't Colton get the goal? The game-winning goal in the cup? And he's a bench player? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But it's going to be Colton with it now. Colton from the slot. Colton shoots and he scores. Colton. And it's 4-0 Tampa Bay. And they're just walking away with Game 5. So Colton from Sergachev and anybody else? That's it. Again, I'm not keeping stats here. So Colton gets the goal from Sergachev, the defenseman. And Tampa is just walking away with Game 5. It's now 4-0. This is the biggest win I've had here in the series if this continues. All right, any time off the clock is going to be 2 minutes off the clock. Yeah, Bolter credit. Now, was Colton that got the goal? Yeah, he's a bench player in this game. 33 is nothing. 3 minutes off the clock. Almost halfway through the game. 96. Uh-oh, another chance for Tampa. It's coming up all high numbers in this game. And it's going to be Stamkos this time. Can Stamkos come in from the blue line? His long shot on Price. Turned aside by Price. And another minute off the clock. So we're halfway through the game. 4-0 Lightning. And now we're going to chance for the Canadians here. It's going to be This is going to be Josh Anderson trying to get Montreal on the board. Anderson from the slot. Anderson moving in. Saving a rebound. And the rebound for Vasilevsky is a 3. Rebound is a score. It's going to be a goal. Josh Anderson puts home his own rebound, and the Canadians are on the board. So Anderson with a second line out there. So who's going to get the assists here? It's going to be Anderson from Suzuki. And anybody else? Nope, just Anderson from Suzuki. So Josh Anderson getting the goal from Nicholas Suzuki. Even strength goal here at 9:22. And it's 4-1, so it's not quite over yet. Let's check for time here. No time off the clock. Ooh, that benefits Montreal. 76, that is nobody. 4 minutes off the clock. That's what Tampa Bay needs here is 4 off the clock. Keep that clock moving. Uh-oh, chance for the Canadians to cut it to 2 right now. Oh, boy, what a collapse this would be. F. This is going to be Tatar with it now. Tatar in the Tampa zone. Uh-oh, Tatar from the slot, and Tatar scores. Tatar has made it 4-2, and just like that, Montreal is coming back from the dead. So Tatar is going to get it from nobody, and no, the whole line. Tatar, Dano, and Gallagher. So Thomas Tatar from Dano and Gallagher, the maddest. And this game is now 4-2. So Montreal is not ready to pack up and send the cup back to Montreal for Game 6. So 4-2 our score here. 6 to go in the second period. Uh-oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minutes off the clock. And 53. Uh-oh, could be a penalty on the Lightning here. And exit it is. So Gord's going to go to the box. And Montreal goes on the man advantage here. Uh-oh, so we have, it's going to be, high sticking. 2 minutes for high sticking here. Yeah, a lot of defense tonight, that's for sure. All right, so Montreal goes on the man advantage. 1-29 and 53. Uh-oh, could be another penalty on the home team. That would be a 2-man advantage. And a V, yeah, Hedman's going to go to the box. Oh, boy. Now we got to figure this out. Now we got to start doing some math here. So Hedman's going to go to the box for interference, and it's going to be a 5-on-3 for a 1 flip here. So I usually just tack on another 5 is what I do. I don't want to get too crazy. So that's going to be the last roll of the period. And 0. No, it's going to be a shorthanded chance. Wow, it's a 5-on-3. It's going to be a shorthanded chance for Tampa. It's going to be point now coming in, shorthanded for Tampa. He shoots this one, turned aside by Price. And unless I get, actually, no, it would be the next period. So I'm going to go the next period here. And Montreal have an advantage for the first minute. Wow, so Montreal on the 2-man advantage, and they give up a shorthanded chance. So 1 minute to go on the power play. Tampa leads this one 4-2 as Cheesy Poof comes in here to check out some hockey action tonight as I wrap up the Shootout Hockey Series, the Stanley Cup replay of 2021. All right, so we'll start off with a 1 minute off the clock, and now here's our flip for the Montreal power play. And a 25. Yes, there's going to be a chance for the Canadians on the power play to cut it to 4-3. M with it now. It's this guy again, Kotkaniemi. Okay, Kotkaniemi. I'm probably saying it all wrong, but he's going to get a chance here. And from the power play, from the face-off circle, he scores! It's 4-3. Oh, my gosh. It was just 4-0, and now it's 4-3 on the power play goal from the fourth liner out there. So Kotkaniemi with Armia. I never heard of these guys. And I think Edmondson. Wow. So this guy here, Jess Berry from Joel Armia, and I'm going to give Edmondson an assist as well. That's a power play goal here. That's just 27 seconds into this period. And just like that, wow. Let's take a look at the box score here. Look at this. It was all Tampa. Barclay, Gaudreau, Palat, and then Gaudreau and Colton, and it's 4-0. And this was a laugher here. But quietly, Montreal, they picked off 2 in that second period to get it to 4-2. And now they got one here on the power play, and it's 4-3. Okay, here we go. A lot of finger pointing on a Tampa bench. Yes, it is. All righty, so we start off. We still got almost a whole period to play here, so the teams are back to full strength. It is now 4-3, and the fans that were headed to Montreal are back in their seats kind of holding their breath right now. So here we go. So we got 1 minute off the clock. It's going to be a chance for neither team. More time will come off the clock. 2 minutes off the clock. Just over 16 minutes to play. And it's going to be a chance to Tampa now. Can they get that insurance goal? G is going to be Joseph with a chance. Joseph from the face-off circle. Joseph shoots. He scores. And Joseph got Tampa Bay a much-needed goal to get them a 2-goal lead. So Joseph out there with defensive line 1. So Joseph from Maroon and Hedman on the goal. So we're going to give it to Joseph from Maroon, and we said Hedman. I like Victor Hedman. I don't know why. I like Victor Hedman. All righty, so it's 5-3 now. So that was a big goal by the Buccaneers. I'm going to call them the Buccaneers. I like the Buccaneers instead of the Lightning. It's going to be Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight. 3 minutes off the clock. Boy, that's a big chunk of change right there. And 51, we got some matchings here. Y2, we do not have a Y2 over here. And for Tampa, we got a fight, and there's no 1-1, so we're just going to play on. Joseph got the last of the Gatorade. Well, I guess he did. We'll have to see. 3 minutes off the clock, so we got about half the period to play here. 34, it's a chance for neither team. Can Tampa hang on? Another minute off the clock. It's a check here. 20. Montreal just missed it. They just missed it, and we play on. 3 minutes off the clock, so time is ticking away here on the Canadians. 52. Could be a penalty on the home team, and it's going to be Y or X2. I don't see a Y or an X2. I know my eyes are going, but I don't see a Y or an X2, so they got away with one. Tampa got away with a penalty. No time off the clock. That benefits the Canadians. 41. Not a chance for either team. 3 minutes off the clock. Time is ticking away on Montreal. Another penalty B. And it's going to be another fight here. So Chariot and Gaudreau will fight. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not keeping track of penalties. So let's play on here. It's going to be 2. 1-2 off the clock. We have to pull the goalie here. There's a chance for the Canadians to pull it to 1. And it's going to be G. Toffoli with it now. Toffoli in the Tampa zone. Toffoli in the slot. Toffoli shoots. It's going to be a save by Vasilevsky. And he makes the save. And that's the game saver right there. Vasilevsky with the save. And that will, it doesn't end the game, though. We still got another chance here, and that will go by the boards. And this should end the game here, and it does. So, the final score in Game 5, Tampa Bay hangs on, and they close the series now. So, they close the gap, rather. So, Tampa Bay 5 and Montreal 3, and that is in regulation time. It's the first game in 4 tries. It didn't go to overtime. So, let's head north. We got a Game 6 to play. And that is the final. They will do a quick recap of the scoring. And it's going to be, again, it was all Tampa early on. In the first period, Gaudreau and Palat made it 2-0. In the second, Gaudreau and Colton made it 4-0. Montreal came back, though. Anderson and Tatar made it 4-2 in the second. And then early in the third on the power play, Jesperi Kotkaniemi made it 4-3. And then a big goal by Mathieu Joseph from Maroon and Hedman. And that gave him the 5-3 cushion, and they get it. Yes, there will be a tomorrow. And the tomorrow will be right now. So we're going to bring up this right here. And we're going to switch the teams now. So it's going to be Tampa Bay going to Montreal as we will play out Game 6. So can the Canadians win this one on home ice? We're going to find out here. So let me go to my Game 6 sheet right here. All right, so we're in Game 6 right now. Oh, wait, Game 6. There we go. All right, so we're in Montreal, so I need to turn off the sound and roll the dice and see what our outcomes are going to be. So we're going to go Vasilevsky again and Carey Price. And now let's roll, and let's see what we got. Good rolls for Tampa Bay, though. Wow. So they'll be a D. That's the best they can get, and Vasilevsky will be a B. So Tampa Bay's bringing their A game tonight. So Tampa will be D. Shooting on Price, who did not bring his A game, so it's a D on D for the away team. So that will be a 1-19, if I'm not mistaken. A D on D, 1-19. So Tampa's going to be 1-19, and then if I add that, so it's a 1-34, if I'm not mistaken, if my math is correct. I hate these error messages. Alrighty, so now Montreal, they rolled. They'll be E at home, but Vasilevsky, though, is going to be a B. That's going to be a tough sell. So Montreal is E on B. That's probably not going to be good news for Montreal. So E on B, 90-100. That is not good at all. So 75-100, I believe, on the power play, right? So if that is my math correct, hopefully it is. All right, so here we go. It is Game 6 in Montreal. The cup is still in the house. The series is 3-2 Montreal. Can Montreal win it on home ice? Let's do this, shall we? All righty, so the first flip of the game. It's going to be no time off the clock, so we're still in the first minute of play. And it's going to be a chance for nobody, and we'll play on. So 2 minutes off the clock here in Game 6. A 94. Here's a chance for Montreal now, the home team. trying to get it done here tonight. It's going to be Josh Anderson again. Josh Anderson in the slot coming in on Vasilevsky. He shoots this one high, and it's turned aside by Vasilevsky. In the slot, you usually don't miss them. Wow. Wowzers. And here we play on. And we got 2 minutes off the clock right now. And it's going to be a scoring chance for Montreal again. Back-to-back scoring chances. Vasilevsky's going to need to stand on his head tonight. It's going to be Perry with it now. Perry in the Tampa zone. Perry from the face-off circle. Perry snapshot. Turned aside by Vasilevsky. Holy cow. And Jets calling the Bolts to win the next two. So that would mean they'd come back from 3-1, huh? It could happen. It could happen. So let's play on. Let's check for time right now. 1 minute off the clock here in Game 6. 17. Chance for Tampa Bay. Here it is now. The Lightning with it. It's going to be G. It's going to be Joseph coming over the line. St. Joseph moving in to the slot. He shoots. He scores. Joseph has put the Lightning up 1-0. And let's see who's going to get the assists on this one. So Joseph is his own right wing. And it's going to be Joseph from Maroon. So Tampa Bay is on the board. Matthew Joseph from Maroon on the goal. Even strength at 4:25. So Tampa is off and running here in Game 6. They need this one to take it back home for the decisive Game 7. Here we go. 2 minutes off the clock. I was going to say the Forum, but it's now the Bell Center, right? 63. 63 is nothing. So let's roll for time. 1 minute off the clock. And penalty on the home team, possible. And do we have a W? Yes, we do. So Josh Anderson will go to the box for Montreal. So it's going to be Anderson, and he's going to get an interference call here for the Canadians. And Tampa goes on the power play. I don't think they had a power play in the last game at all. So Tampa on the power play, looking to make it 2-0. So a minute comes off the clock. I got a 1-34 for Tampa right now, if my math is correct. And it's a 95 short-handed chance for the Canadians, though. Trying to get on the board and tie it up. It's Druin now, so I'm looking right here. Druin, short-handed, turned aside by Vasilevsky. And this is the last half of the power play here. And it's going to be a chance for nobody there. So ID Jester shows up here in Montreal. As in my replay here, ID, it's a series is 3-2 Montreal here in Game 6, looking to wrap up the cup and take it away from Tampa Bay. So let's check for time right now. We got 3 minutes off the clock. And it's going to be a chance for nobody here. And 3 more minutes off the clock. A fast-moving first period here in Game 6. 21. That is almost a chance for Tampa, but no, it is not. Just a minute off the clock this time. We check for a scoring chance. Uh-oh, not a possible penalty on the home team. And an X and a Y2. Do I have an X or a Y2? I don't think I do have an X or a Y2. That's a rhyme right there. All right, we play on. 1 minute off the clock here. 89. Oh, so close. Montreal needs a 90 for a scoring chance, and they didn't get it, so we play on. And 2 minutes off the clock here. This could be the final flip of the period. 40, that's a chance for nobody. Do I get a 0 here? No, I don't, and that'll end the period. So after 1, Tampa clinging to a 1-0 lead, hoping to extend the series to a Game 7. Here we go now. So 3 minutes off the clock. Scoring check. 10. Tampa's going to get it again. Hey, they move it over to Montreal line. It's a 2-on-1 coming the other way. It's going to be K. Where's K? Johnson. Johnson moving in 2-on-1. Johnson, he stops from the blue line. His long shot on Price is turned aside by Carey Price. Big save there by the Montreal goaltender. 1 minute off the clock. And, chance for Montreal now. They're going to chance to tie this up. It's going to be D. This is going to be Gallagher. Gallagher moving in 3-on-2. Gallagher from the slot. Gallagher moves in the backhand to score. The game inside. Gallagher, a backhand shot beating Vasilevsky. And the Bell Center is erupting. All 500 fans. And the 20,000 outside are happy too. Alrighty, so that's a nice goal there by Montreal. And we'll just call this one unassisted. And so Montreal has tied the game up here. Who was it? I forget who that was. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Gallagher. We're going to give it to Gallagher. I like Gallagher. We're going to give it to him unassisted, just to kind of keep things going. I probably screwed that up while I was talking. So I don't remember who scored the goal. But it was one of the Canadians, and it's tied up. That's good. Gallagher's going to get credit for the goal after the official review. That's all I'm going to say. All right, we roll for time right now. 2 minutes off the clock. And 84. Ooh, almost a chance for Montreal again. Just couldn't do it. 1 minute off the clock. And 64. No, Montreal hanging tough in here. 2 minutes off the clock. And 41, that's a chance for neither team. So time is just skipping along here in the second period. We get a little over 9 minutes to play. 98, another chance for Montreal. It's all coming up high right now. The home team is grabbing all the results here in both games, actually. So Gallagher's going to get a chance now. Gallagher from the faceoff circle. Gallagher's wrist shot turned aside by Vasilevsky, and we play on. 3 minutes off the clock here now. Just over 6 to play in the second period of Game 6. 91. Another chance for Montreal. This has got to be 5 chances to 1 right now. Wowzers. All high numbers coming up. It's Caulfield. There's been a lot of talk about this Caulfield guy. Caulfield from the faceoff circle. Turned aside by Vasilevsky again. Oh, man. Vasilevsky is turning aside all the Montreal chances. Wowzers. Tampa Bay offense has fallen asleep here in the second period. We check for a scoring chance. 15. And now they go. They're going to wake up. So Vasilevsky, a couple of nice saves, has woken up the Tampa offense. Killhorn's going to get the chance now. Killhorn moving into the Montreal zone from the faceoff circle. Shot through a screen. Score! Killhorn fires it through a screen, and Price never saw it. And Tampa takes a 2-1 lead. So Killhorn with the goal from McDonough. And anybody else? And nope, that's it. So Killhorn from McDonough and the fourth line getting it done for Tampa here. And that comes at 15:30 of the second period. That could be a big goal right there, a series-changing goal. 2-1 now. We check for time. 1 minute off the clock. And it's going to be 67, a chance for neither team. How much time now? Just another minute off the clock. And 17. There's another chance for Tampa late in the period. Can they get this Geico insurance goal? It's going to be Joseph with it now. Joseph from the blue line. His long shot turned aside by Price. That hit a skate in front, and Price reacted, and he made the save. And now we get 2 minutes off the clock. Could be the final flip of the period. And a chance for Tampa again in the final minute. Can they get it done? It's going to be A right now. Point coming in. Point in the Montreal zone. Point from the faceoff circle. High-rising shot. Scores. Point drives this one home. Short side as Price went down. And it's now 3-1, the Lightning. So Point is going to be out there with defensive line 1. So Point from Palat and anybody else on the goal? Yeah, Stamkos, the whole line. So Point from Palat and Steve Stamkos, even strength goal here late in the period. That comes at 19:55, and that should end the period unless I get a 0 here, and I do not. So we go to the third period. Tampa leads Game 6, 3-1. Let's check our box score and see what happened in this game. Early on, it was Joseph scoring the only goal of the first period, and Tampa goes up 1-0. Montreal were tied in the second on a goal that was credited to Gallagher, and that tied it at 1. But 2 goals here late in the period, Killhorn and Point. And Tampa now leads this one 3-1. And we may have a Game 7 here. So hang on. You better go get more popcorn. All right, so 1 minute off the clock. And now the number is 30. That's nothing. Tampa's looking for big numbers. Only got a minute, though. So Montreal still's got plenty of time. Possible penalty on the Lightning, and yes, it's going to be Gord going to the box. So Montreal gets the home crowd call, and then 2 minutes off the clock here, and we're going to go on the power play. So Montreal on the power play, looking for 75 to 100. And no, 65 is not going to get it. Second half of the power play. And 62, they're not going to get it, so Tampa kills the man advantage. 2 minutes off the clock. And 57, could be a penalty on Montreal. Y in an X2. I thought I had a Y here, but maybe we don't. No, I don't see a Y. So, no X2, so we're going to play on. Not a lot of penalties in these modern teams compared to the 70s that I play, that's for sure. All right, scoring check, 49. It's going to be a penalty B here. What's it going to be? Z3. Do I get a Z3? I do not have a Z3. How about Montreal? We got a fight here, 1-1. I don't even have 1-1. So, no, just some pushing and shoving, and we move on. time check here now. 3 minutes off the clock. That's a big one right there. And 46. Uh-oh, could be a penalty on the Lightning. V and Z2. Yeah, we get some Vs here. So Maroon's going to get the call. So Maroon will go to the box, and he's going to get a slashing call. And Montreal goes on the man advantage again here, trying to climb back in this game. It is 3-1. Here we go. Oh, I need to take time off the clock, and that will be a scoring chance for Montreal. Let's see who's going to get it here on the power play. It's going to be K. Who's K? K. Weber. Shea Weber now. All right, Weber's going to get the chance now. Weber on the power play. Weber from the slot. This is usually a goal. Weber shoots. He scores. And Weber has cut it to 3-2, so there's still hope for Montreal. So Weber's out there with a third line on the power play. So Weber from Perry. And who else is out there? Perry, and that's it. So Weber from Perry, and that's going to be a power play goal. Weber from Perry. And that's going to be a power play goal for Montreal. And they're getting the majority of the scoring chances in this game, that's for sure. All right, so it's 3-2 now. Game 6. Tampa needs to win to force a Game 7. And this series has been an absolute beaut to play. But Montreal needs to get a goal here to tie this up. 4 minutes off the clock, not what Montreal wanted to see. And 98, though, they got a chance. They got a scoring chance. They've had most of the scoring chances. Oh, man, they keep coming back. They keep falling behind, but they keep coming back. Can they tie the game up? It's going to be L. Dano with it now. The crowd on their feet. Dano coming into the Tampa zone from the face-off circle. Dano shot! Save and a rebound. Vasilevsky with the save. The rebound kicks out, and it's going to be, we got a showdown roll. The left wing, so it's going to be Tatar is going to take the backhand shot with Vasilevsky down. Because it's a tie, I go to a showdown roll. So I'm looking for the red die. Left is Tampa, right is Montreal. Tie going to the goalie. So Tatar with the rebound of the Dano shot. And, I got to roll the dice. Sorry, I got to roll the dice here. The rebound shot, and he scores with a 6. It's tied up. Tatar has scored from Dano. And this game is tied at 3-3. And, Tampa's looking around at each other like, whose man was that? It is 3-3, folks, here in Game 6, as Montreal still has hopes of lifting that cup up here at home. 5 minutes to play. Could we be looking at our 4th overtime of the series? Here we go. 3 minutes off the clock. Oh, boy, this is a big flip of the card right here. Just over 2 minutes to play. Here comes the flip. It's going to be a 91. It's Montreal. Montreal's going to get another scoring chance. This has to be 5 scoring chances in a row here. Oh, the hallowed halls of the Forum have moved over to the Bell Center. Who's going to get the chance here? This could be the cup-winning goal. It's going to be Perry with it now, the third-line right winger. Perry is going to get the chance. Yes, you can pull the goalie. And maybe fatigue set in. There's actually no fatigue in the game, but I guess Tampa Bay is tired here because they're not getting any scoring chances. Oh, boy. Perry's going to get the chance now. Perry from the face-off circle. Perry shoots this one. He scores! Perry has scored from Montreal, and that might do it. Phil is getting the cup out. The bench empties. They're on the bench they're on the ice right now. All the Canadians are on the ice, including some of the fans. As Perry has scored the goal. It's not quite Henderson, but it is Perry. And he's out there with D-line 1. So Perry from Byron and anybody else, and Toffoli. So the goal by Perry from Byron and Toffoli has given Montreal the lead here. Holy cow, it is now 4-3, and you might not need any more popcorn. Let's check the box score. What just happened here in Montreal? Tampa was cruising here. It was 3-1 in the second period, but look what happened here in the third period. It's 3 straight goals by the Canadians. Weber, Tatar, and Perry now, and Tampa is pulling a Boston Bruins at home in Game 6, just like in their series. Wowzers. Here we go. Now Tampa is losing. So we're going to flip the card here. Now, again, I'm playing my rules here, so I might not do this exactly as the game says. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the card. If it gets down to the last flip, I still do pull the goalie at the end. I still do. Alrighty, so we got 2 off the clock. So we're in our final flip right here, and then I got the goalie pull. That's how I play it. All right, do we got a scoring chance? No scoring chance, so now the goalie's out. Here is the goalie out. Vermont has checked in. They got the champagne going up there at the CVS in Burlington, Vermont. They're ready to crack it open. Here we go. The goalie is out. Because that was the last card, I'm only flipping 1 card here, so I'm looking down on the 6th man. Tampa needs a goal here, or we're popping the corks. Here we go. It is a turn aside. The game is over, and Montreal has won the Stanley Cup in 6 games. It is 4-2. The final score here in Game 6 was 4-3, and that will do it here, folks. It's a 4-3 win for Montreal, and they came back to get it done. That is just insane. Wow. Let's look at this again. Look at this third period right here. 3 goals in the third period. Tampa just went flat. So in Game 6, it is Montreal taking this one by a score of 4-3. So Montreal 4 and Tampa 3, and that is that. And oh, Canada. And I'm just playing this out here. I really am. I'm just, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here playing the game here. Who would have thought? Well, when I think back to it, though, 3 of the 6 games went to overtime, 2 to double overtime. That's how close this series was. But, Ron comes in and look what happened. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Ron. Yeah, congratulations on 1,000, Ron. Yeah, thanks. This is what happens when you have gold star people show up in your room. Their teams win. But I like some people, I play it fair. So that ends the project here in 6 games. Shootout hockey says that Montreal wins it 4-2. In Shootout EZ was Tampa in 5 games, so that was actually right on the nose. But here in my Shootout Hockey full replay, the Montreal Canadiens will win it by a score of 4-3 in Game 6 and take the cup. And they're skating around the Bell Center right now, but they're not allowed to celebrate up there because different rules. So anyway, so that ends that. That was a fun little project. I think that's something I'm going to try to do each Stanley Cup, as long as John can get the cards out in time for the playoffs. It would be kind of fun. I'd like to maybe play along. Maybe I'd play along with the Shootout EZ rather than try to play along with every single game. But maybe the Cup Finals, I'd do that again. That was kind of fun. It really was. It was interesting to see. So Montreal takes Game 1, 3, 4, and 6. If you're following along, it was kind of fun. And that is that. So. Alrighty, coming up tomorrow on the channel, I got to do Game 1 of Montreal-Philadelphia back in my 77-78 series. The replay there. We're down to the final 4 teams as Boston and the Islanders are playing. Islanders lead that 1-0. They stole Game 1 in Boston 5-2. Al Red Sox fan will be playing Game 2 of that series. I'll have Game 1 of, again, the Flyers and the Canadiens from Montreal here, and then I'll hand it over to Uncle Ron, who'll take over Game 2, and we'll probably just kind of alternate like that until we get to the Cup Finals, and then we'll have a schedule for that, but as that product's coming along too. But anyway, so again, to wrap up the Shootout Hockey Stanley Cup Finals replay 2021, it's going to be the Montreal Canadiens over the Tampa Bay Lightning in 6 games. So if you have the game and you've played this, let me know. If you play it, what are your results? Let me know if your results are any different. The only other person I know that played the game said it went 7 games for him. So craziness here on the channel. So what am I using inside the crease hockey again? I'm not. I may use that tomorrow for Game 1 because I know Ron wants to use Strat Hockey and Al's using Action PC, so I don't mind using inside the crease for my games. And then I'll break out the Apper at some point as well and get that going. And I would like to break out the Strat cards and dice again too, and use the Strat utility for that. It's a little bit more involved than some of the other games, but I might do that as well. But so I'll probably have In the Crease in the morning. I did a In the Crease video, kind of a basic In the Crease video the other day showing how to play it on the PC, and actually Bill got back to me on Delphi, and he had a couple suggestions, so it was really good. So he's watching the video, so hopefully I'm doing everything correct. If not, he's showing me what I did wrong or what the rules should say. So he clarified one thing, so it's kind of good to know that he's trying to get involved here a little bit, and People are making a lot of suggestions on Inside the Crease, so hopefully he'll hear some of those suggestions, and maybe it might nudge him in the right direction to kind of to improve on what I think is a really good PC game. So, you think that's the best card one right now? Yeah, I just play on the PC. And it looks like it would be fun with the cards and dice version. But I'm finding I'm enjoying it on the PC because it keeps all the stats for me. And my go-to cards game is definitely Shootout or APA. Once in a while, Strat, but those are my other ones there. But anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in tonight as we crank through a couple of games here with Montreal winning the Stanley Cup. I can't believe Montreal won the Stanley Cup on my channel. What am I thinking? If this pushes me over 1,000, Ron, I'm going to be really upset that this is what pushed me over the edge as a Montreal Stanley Cup win, just so you know. But anyway, so yeah, we'll check in tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow morning. I got to see how tomorrow goes. I'm off. The rink is shut down again, so I'm not back playing hockey tomorrow. So I'll be home to play at least one game tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll get that in the morning. So hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow. Not sure what's going to go on the weekend. We still owe you guys a chat. We haven't done a chat in quite some time, so we still owe you guys a chat. So I got to get with some people and see if we can get a live chat going and talk about that. So anyway. Bill's open to suggestions. He made some of the PC game based on. Oh, good. I'm glad he is. Yeah, I mean, a couple of people are suggesting if they could simulate the games. I mean, that would be my go-to PC game because I love the stat package and I like how it looks. I really do. So if they could make it like Strat and Action PC, where you could just say sim this game and give me stats, I would absolutely play a lot more of that. But right now, you got to play every game. And I don't think it would be that hard to simulate because there's no decisions to be made. You're kind of just flipping cards, and actually Ron brought that up. So I'm kind of hoping that they will, make some additions to that, as well as Inside the Cup. I just got the golf game. I'm really liking that golf game. I hate to say it's a simple game because that's not fair to say, but it's a less complicated game than Action PC. It's more relaxing for me, and I am enjoying that. But again, it's kind of funky how you simulate stuff in that, but anyway, I'm enjoying the Inside Sports games, which I never thought I would because I saw them for a long time and I never really I just didn't know what to think. But now I find that I'm playing them, I'm really enjoying them, especially the hockey. So, hey, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow, and like I said, who knows what we're gonna go on for a chat for the weekend if not. But I'd like to get another chat going. We're overdue for a chat. New Digital to Dice dropped today, episode 96. We talked about playing sports games you're not familiar with. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't pulled the trigger on a couple of basketball games because I don't know basketball well enough. I really need a basic stripped-down basketball game that I don't make any decisions because I don't know what decisions I would make. So that dropped today. Check it out, digitaltodice.com. And also here on my channel. So we'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for tuning in. And Ron, I'll probably give you a call in a bit if you're still up. We'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.